Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading for September 2023. Just to let you know before we start, I'm going to start trying to do weekly readings for each individual zodiac sign now. They'll be shorter than the monthlies, but that will begin probably from next week. So let's get started on your reading for September. The books here are from the decks that I'll be using, or some of the decks I'll be using today. But let's get on with it and see what energies come up for you for September. So first of all, looking at the main theme or the main thing that we need to pay attention to for September, and I can see my deck was in reverse. Main theme for Scorpio. Okay, we have the Emperor and the Page of Wands. So let's look at your energy for this month. Ten of Pentacles, that's the energy you're bringing in. And I don't know why it's gone blurry all of a sudden. And it's still blurry. There we go. Any external energies or external influences. We have the Nine of Cups and the Seven of Swords. That is a very odd combination to have, but yeah, we'll see what comes up with that. That's an external, oh God, okay, that doesn't feel good, but we'll see. Okay, we'll see. Past energies. We have the Hierophant. The current energy. Oh, Eight of Swords. Okay, I'm going to leave it in reverse. It's kind of in reverse. I'm going to leave it in reverse. Actually, that's not a bad thing. It's better off in reverse, to be honest. So let's leave it like that. That is better. I've got distracted now. Potential future energies. We have the Page of Pentacles. And as advice, we have... Don't want to come out, do they? The advice is stuck. The advice doesn't want to come out. Maybe the advice doesn't know what to do. Okay, Ten of Cups in reverse. Wow. A bit of strange energy. Okay. Let's get you some oracle cards. So we're going to start off with the Spirit Animal Oracle. Anything else we need to add to enhance the reading, give it more depth? Watch your words. That's a rather strange one to get, but let's put that here. And let's get an African Goddess Rising card as well. So what else do we need to know for Scorpio for September? Okay, that's gone. Just bear with me a moment. We have Level Up. I don't know what to say. This is interesting energy. I don't know what it means yet, but let's see. So let's look at the Spirit Animal Oracle card first of all, the Parrot Watch Your Words card. So it says, what are you saying to yourself? What message are you repeating? Is it something that makes you feel good about yourself and reminds you of your strengths and potential? Parrots mimic the sounds around them, and when parrot spirit appears, it is time to be more mindful of your self-talk and its qualities. What do you say to others? Are you repeating what you truly believe? Remembering to speak with light and love can become a habit. Be generous with compliments and thanks, affirming all that is good so that your loving, healing words can be heard throughout the jungle. Cutting through the noise and inspiring others. Listen for words that remind you of all the strength, abundance, and joy in your life and in the world around you, and then repeat them, affirming what is real, true, and nurturing to the soul. The universe will reflect back to you the story you tell. Words matter, so choose ones that lift you up and inspire others to remember that beauty surrounds us. The protection message says, are you afraid of what you're saying to yourself and others? Parrot spirit shows up as a reminder to heed the words that flow from your mouth, your pen and your keyboard. Be mindful of the beliefs you have internalized. Are they what you choose to believe? Are you communicating with integrity? Parrot spirit warns you to listen to what you say and your motives for saying it. Right speech is called for now, which means you are called to reflect on the beliefs that have been parroted by people so often that you simply accepted them unquestioningly. Journal about what you truly believe and wish to see in the world and in your life. Write words affirming what you value, speak them aloud, expressing gratitude for what is just coming into being. Your voice has power and you can change the conversation in your heart and in the world around you. Parrots represent the law of praise, so you are called to speak the truth and speak with love. And what stood out here is where it said, right speech, you are called to reflect on the beliefs that have been parroted by people so often that you simply accepted them unquestioningly, the Hierophant being there. Do you have religious beliefs or traditions that have influenced you, influenced what you say? Have you questioned them? Are there any beliefs here that you are, because this is current energy here, are you freeing yourself from? And Ten of Pentacles could be, I suppose, considered tradition as well. I wasn't actually going to start talking about any of the cards yet, but I'm starting to see things now. With the Emperor and Page of Wands, so that's the main theme. There's a theme of needing more sovereignty here, maybe, and more freedom. Yeah, I didn't really like, I feel like I should clarify it first before I speak on it, but there's something here that I don't like. There's something there that I don't like about that. You've got the Nine of Cups, but hide with it or hiding behind it is the Seven of Swords. So, and then you've got watch your words as well. Is there something here about someone telling you what they want you to hear? Someone who's not being completely honest. That's what that is bringing to mind, but we'll see what clarifies it. I don't want to jump the gun, but as soon as I saw that Seven of Swords come out with that Nine of Cups, it made me think someone might be insincere and saying things that sound pleasurable to the ear, but is it true what they're saying? Let's clarify. Oh, and I didn't read the level up one, did I? So we need to look at that one as well. 39, this one here, from the African Goddess Rising deck. So Queen Ya Asantewa was a mother farmer and the warrior queen who led the War of the Golden Stool. The Golden Stool, throne of the Ashanti Empire, I don't know why I said temple, holds the regent's Kra life force energy. Raise your standards. A leap forward for one is a leap forward for the tribe. Your choices can raise the frequency of your community and the planet, and that's bringing me back to that Hierophant as well, about community and tribe. Okay. Embodiment says, time to level up. This is your season for a quantum leap. You have prepared for this. Life does not have to be linear and neither does growth. A quantum leap feels drastic and huge, but the secret is that quantum leaps happen little by little. So what inspired action helps you level up? Connecting to spirit with rituals, movement, meditation, and visualization is a great start. Divine timing is on my side. Okay, let's start clarifying before I say anything else, and see what is coming up for you in September, Scorpio. So first of all, the Emperor and the Page of Wands, what are they telling us? They are telling us that they are feeling quite aggressive at the minute. That's what they're telling us. They've flown across the room. I was going to say, again, reiterate about power. Microphone's coming off. Personal power, freedom. The Page of Wands speaks to me. It speaks to me of freedom and exploration of identity. The Emperor, sovereignty, isn't it? They know their identity. They're the boss. They're in control. Oh, the way these cards are come up, I don't know how to take them. I'm going to have to take them all upright just because I don't know how they fell. I should have paid more attention when I was picking them up, but too late. So we have, I'm just going to put them here like this because there's quite a few of them. Right. So we have the Hermit, who that person is a soul searching. They're into soul searching. They probably are looking for their own identity, their own truths. The Empress, who is about creating abundance, beauty. She's the mother. Sorry, my phone is buzzing right now and I won't be answering it. Yep, I can call them back. You've got the Three of Swords, so there's some pain here. Doesn't necessarily feel fresh. It may be something that has impacted this need to go into Emperor and Page of Wands energy. The hanging man in this deck, about beliefs. Maybe becoming clear or clearer about your beliefs, possibly. That phone call distracted me, but we'll carry on. I still think there's something here about needing to or trying to find your own identity, your sovereignty, soul searching again, soul searching. I mean, the Empress knows who she is as well. The Emperor knows who he is. Masculine, feminine energy. Sort of discovering or needing to discover your masculine and feminine identity and bring it together for a complete identity. As I say, there's been pain here, but it feels like past. It feels like past energy. It feels more like past energy. Could be present, but it feels more like past. And then from that, new beliefs, clearer beliefs because of whatever you've been through. Okay. So that's the focal point. I still think the focal point is about finding your identity and your sovereignty. So for me, that's the main focal point. I'm going to put those under there. Because I know that whenever I do readings, I'll put the clarifiers on top and then I'm always trying to look back for the main card and have to dig everything up to find it. So it's just better if I put it under instead. So your energy coming in is the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, you could be considering what you want your legacy to be. You could be contemplating family. Let's clarify instead of speculating on things. To move the original deck out of the way, because I know previously I used the wrong clarifiers. Not that it's life and death, but yeah. So let's clarify that Ten of Pentacles and see what that brings up. So Ten of Pentacles is your energy. We have the Knight, your truth, Knight of Swords. So again, could be about your legacy or where your part within your family. I feel like I'm getting community from that Ten of Pentacles as well, a little bit. Because community can be family, can't it? It's not always about blood. Let's, I mean, obviously, Ten of Pentacles is stability, long-term stability as well. Wow. Ooh, do you feel... So going back to that whole thing about tribe and community and family, is there something where you feel like the black sheep of the family, like you don't fit in, or there's something where you just don't fit in with it anymore? There's the possibility of being an outcast in a family where the family have rejected you because of your truths, your identity, you standing in your sovereignty and knowing who you are, and it just doesn't line up with them. And okay, let's get one more for that. What else do we have? We have the Seven of Cups and the Two of Cups. Yeah. It looks like, it feels like there's something to do with family, community, tribe, where you're either this is what's happening now or this is what's happened, where you've been contemplating your identity, your sovereignty, and you've probably come up with new truths about this, and it doesn't match where you were before, the community, the tribe, the family you were brought up in, and that new truth has possibly led to rejection or you needing to walk away, and desiring to find connections with people, a new community, a new family, with individuals where your cup is matched with those people, where you feel the same way, you probably have the same similar beliefs, values, etc. Seven of Cups. I guess that's just exploration. It feels like exploration of that, of what feels, again, what feels like home to you. Who feels like home to you, shall we say this time, instead of what? Who feels like home to you? I'm just looking back on these cards here. Yeah, because watch your words. I mean, you've got the Knight of Swords. I mean, did you express your truth and then others were just like not having it, not happy with it? And so I'm going to have to look in the book again now just to remind myself what the message said. This is why I don't like using long messages in readings, because I know for a fact I'll forget what was what I read. I mean, maybe it doesn't specifically show that your family or community environment was toxic, but there's clearly something that looks like a mismatch here. Yeah, there's something here where I feel like it's something to do with beliefs or something, are mismatched in community and in and an individual, and there's needed to be because the Three of Swords was under here, wasn't it? There's a need to be a separation because of that. Three of Swords can be separation too. You've probably had to walk away. I mean, Five of Pentacles can be rejection, but then also and being left out in the cold. But the Eight of Pentacles is walking away anyway, isn't it? So, okay, that's sad if that's what's going on. Right, external energies, Nine of Cups, Seven of... See, now that I've seen that with that Ten of Pentacles, looking at it as if it's where you've had to leave a community or family behind because it just doesn't, the values don't match anymore, beliefs don't match anymore. This feels more like manipulation. I wouldn't be surprised if the Magician comes out in reverse for that. Because as I said, it looks like you've got a Seven of Swords behind a Nine of Cups, where this is satisfaction, pleasure, etc. But then the Seven of Swords is there, and this is an external energy. So there's like a bit of a facade here. It looks like a facade. Let's clarify it. Nine of Cups and Seven of Swords. Damn it, that's dropped. We've got, I'll put it here, we've got the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. I can't tell if it was in reverse or not. Oh, wow. I'm still getting facade, and I'll say what I'm thinking in a minute. Let me get a couple more cards. Yeah, I've got a fair idea of what I think that means. Don't know what this means, but right. So with the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, as I say, this feels like a facade, like somebody telling you what they want you to hear, or kind of manipulating you into believing something is good for you when it's actually not, or they're not being honest. There's something of that, it's to their advantage, because they're looking smug as hell. Right now they look smug, they look satisfied, but then there's lies behind it. So you've got the King of Pentacles there. That person represents stability, someone who builds, someone who's stable or appears to be that way. And then you've got the Nine of Pentacles. So it's making me feel like has somebody been manipulative and put on a facade of stability and what's the word? Bringing happiness to you, I would say. But really they're keeping you trapped, like in a gilded cage, trapped. But you perceive it to be good for you, to your benefit, because Nine of Pentacles, she's got everything she needs, doesn't she? And they're making you feel like they're providing everything you need, but really there's lies behind it all. It's manipulation to get what they want, to make them feel satisfied. This is a bit confusing with this Wheel of Fortune here and the Six of Wands. I'm not sure what that is. The Six of Wands would match this. If this person is a very good manipulator and they're putting on a really good facade, then they would be able to trick people into thinking that they are this kind of Six of Wands energy, like people think highly of them. Let me get one specifically for that Wheel of Fortune. Four of Swords. Okay. Four of Swords and Two of Pentacles. I don't know what that means, I'll be honest with you. It looks like there's something going on with this person that is hidden. And I know that's not what the Wheel of Fortune means, but let's have another clarifier. I don't know if that's going to help. That's baffled me. I'll be absolutely honest with you. It's baffled me. Let's move this aside. So this is where I feel that they are potentially keeping you trapped and making you feel like you have everything you need, but that's not necessarily true. Wheel of Fortune is all about change. I'm getting plotting energy here. Oh God, okay. I'm getting some weird plotting energy. I know that the Wheel of Fortune is about change. It can be about fate, it can be destiny, but I'm getting plotting energy where they may potentially change up their approach to keep you trapped. I mean, Two of Pentacles is juggling, isn't it? And then you've got, so Four of Swords is about where someone's healing, resting, can be recovering from illness. But then you've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is the opposite, where somebody's busy, they're working, they're learning. Could there be something here where this person, part of their manipulation is to change up in between seeming ill or needy, where they need your support and assistance to take care of them, and then alternate to get pity, and then alternating between that and appearing to be hardworking and studious and whatever, to make you think that they're trying to take care of you, and they alternate between the two. I don't know why they would do that, but I mean, six of wands, to be perceived to be doing the right thing. Let me get one more for that. That's a really weird. Oh dear. We've got Judgment, second chances, and Queen of Cups. It doesn't explicitly show it here, well, especially up here, but there could be something where, I don't know if you've been in a situation with this person, and it doesn't have to be romantic. It could even be a relative or something, or a friend who's just codependent. Okay. I don't know if I can see, well, the devil would suggest codependence, wouldn't it? Like when you may have wanted to part ways with this person, or thought about if there may have something that made you a bit suspicious about this person at times, where you've thought, oh, are they actually really that good for me? But then they've switched up to get second chances, well, more than second chances if they've done it multiple times, like where every time you think something's not quite right, then they switch it up. And the Queen of Cups, I think it did kind of come out in reverse actually, but I put it up right, where they use that to emotionally manipulate you. So they adapt to make you feel that they're giving you whatever they need. Like if they're in a phase of where they appear to be sick and needy and you seem worn out, then they start working again so that you don't feel worn out and they're taking care of you. Maybe then they might get lazy, and I don't know, it's just a weird one. You'll have to let me know. And this could be past energy, it could be present energy. Anything else for this person, this Nine of Cups, Seven of Swords? But they're wanting to be perceived in a good light, whatever they're doing, I would say, with that. Justice in reverse. That you clearly saw that fall out in reverse. What they're doing is, it looks on the surface, it looks like they're doing the right thing. Six of Wands, Nine of Cups, but so they're not right. Something's not right. It's not right. I mean, the Emperor, that could even be them. I did say it can be about you trying to get your own sovereignty, but the Emperor can be controlling as well. And you could be more in that Page of Wands energy where you're wanting to explore, and there's an element of control here. As I say, feel free to comment and let me know how this resonates, because it has felt a bit baffling, but that's the energy that I'm getting. So I'd be interested to hear if this is relevant, whether this is something that's happening now or it's happened in the past. I mean, when you think about it, what I've recently come to realize with readings in general, which I should know anyway, is that they're all timeless when you think about it. I mean, yes, I have had readings that have been relevant in the time frame that they've said, but of now, there's quite a lot of readings I've had in the past, personal readings from other readers, where the readings are like 3, 2, 3, 4, 5 years old, and the stuff that they predicted that was meant to happen or that we expected to happen around the time I had the reading or within like a 6-month period, it's only just happening now, and it's very literal. So it's not like it's metaphorical. The stuff that they said, they said it as if it was going to happen back then when the reading was given, but it's happening now in a very, very literal sense. So as I say, all readings kind of they do have a timeless element to them. This could be your past, could be your future. Although we do try to say give cards for past, present, future, it's energy, isn't it? Energy is timeless. Okay, let's move on. So that Hierophant, again, I did pick up on something to do with beliefs, and it said it in the Watch Your Words card about beliefs that have been imposed on you. Let's clarify the Hierophant. I mean, that can be a spiritual leader as well, but is it a good spiritual leader? Ace of Swords in reverse. Or I was going to say, are they speaking the truth? Is it an honest spiritual leader? Whether that's literally a priest or vicar or whatever you want to call it, or just a person who seems to be very knowledgeable about spiritual things, and they're helping to spread the word. I can't remember what the hell the word is now for someone who's not an actual spiritual leader, but they're very heavily religious and they go out and preach ministry, something to do with ministry, where they're not actually a ordained whatever, but they share the knowledge. Let's get another one for that Hierophant. Emperor energy again. So that's somebody that would be an authority figure, or they're looked up to by people. They're hiding shit. They're hiding knowledge, or they are looked at as a keeper of sacred knowledge. But it looks like what they're saying is bullshit. Or even if it's not bullshit, what they're actually saying could be true, but they're using it to their own advantage. This is a very interesting read. I don't know if this is going to resonate with many people. Maybe it'll resonate with no one. But it is a very interesting read. Ace of Wands. Let's get one more for that. I feel like this person gets a thrill from having people trust what they say and maybe having power over people through their words. Again, watch your words. We've got the 9 of Wands there. They may feel as if they are an authority that sort of picks people up when they're down, and they get pleasure from that, even though they're probably not being completely honest. I mean, I often feel with this particular 9 of Wands that the person is, I know it's the 9 of Wands where it's like they've been through a battle and they're struggling and they're still barely standing. They've been through it, but they're still barely standing. They're a warrior. It often feels like an apology to me, but here it just looks like people who are struggling. And then with this energy, it's like being able to manipulate people because they're already kind of down and out, or on their last legs and struggling. And the Ace of Wands literally feels like a thrill, that the person gets a thrill. It's not nice. Not nice energy at all. Right, the 8 of Swords, I feel like is potentially you, where maybe this is something that you've realised is happening, or maybe you don't realise this exactly, but you sense that something isn't quite right and you want to free yourself from it. But let's clarify the 8 of Swords in reverse. Oh my God, 8 of Swords upright. And then we have the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Maybe you've realised your truth something doesn't match here with that truth. If this is to do with family, like as in marriage, there could be something here where your partner is manipulative, to be frank. And you've realised that they are manipulative and you want to free yourself. Let's clarify a bit more for the 8 of Swords. I was kind of hoping it would be more of a positive reading than I mean, I suppose it is positive if you escape, but and get out of it, and you do manage to get your own sovereignty back and discover your own identity. But the background is not good, right? So in feeling trapped in this situation, you may have somehow seen a new opportunity, or an opportunity may have come along where you now feel like you want to get out. Yeah, you want to end it. I was going to say you want to get out of it, but Ten of Swords, you want to end it. Let's get one more for that. Oh, and we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you know what your values are now. You may have come to realizations about your own truth and what you value, and see an opportunity that actually, this isn't what's going on here. This isn't right. This isn't right for me. This isn't right at all. And you want out, basically. Let's get one more. I did not expect to pick this energy up, but it is what it is. Right, Ten of Cups sideways, and we have Ten of Wands. Yeah, this is probably feeling like a burden now. It is probably feeling like a burden, and you want your actual Ten of Cups, your real Ten of Cups. Let me put... And if it's not a person, it can be a specific person. It can be the rules of society in general. And wanting to have your own sovereignty and identity within society itself. It could be that the rules of society are pissing you off. The things that just the general rules that we have in society, and the opinions, the watch your words can be other people's opinions that are forced upon you, that make you feel trapped and wanting to escape that. Again, manipulation. I mean, the media manipulate the shit out of us 24/7, don't they? They try to make things sound a certain way, but certain things aren't good for us. And we do need to discover ourselves, who we are, and think for ourselves and be ourselves. Yeah, it can make you feel like you're building a good legacy and stability, but really it's not good for you. It takes away your freedom. Right, Page of Pentacles for me is wanting, this is future energy now. So if you wanted to escape, then this is moving that a step along where you escape and then you are ready to plant a new seed. But I suppose you have to, well, you don't have to escape first. You can start to plant a new seed while you're trying to escape as well. But let's see. So Page of Pentacles. And it would be leveling up, wouldn't it? If you're getting out of a situation where you feel trapped and manipulated, whether that be with an individual, family member, partner, whoever, community, or life in general, then you are leveling up with your own, you're going on your own path, choosing for yourself. Page of Pentacles, yeah, you've got that spark. This is where you would have that spark to plant a new seed and move towards your happiness, towards your peace. Let's get Page of Swords. Yeah, it would take, you may need to do research, you may have a new truth that helps you to do this, to plant new seeds. Might need to do research actually. Temperance, you want to create harmony. You might need to call upon divine support, divine guidance. You might need to pray if you believe in God and you like to pray. If you've got spirit guides or feel that you have a spiritual team, you might call for that type of assistance. But overall, you want to create harmony. Let's get one more. Hardly anything left of the deck now. Yeah, again, it's just saying the same thing, using all of these things to help you plant a new seed. So having a spark, moving towards your harmony, your peace, investigating where you need to, etc. Right, Ten of Cups in reverse. So let's clarify that, or try to clarify that with the few cards that are left here. Right, again, Queen of Swords. This is you knowing your truth. Nine of Swords could potentially be the anxiety or stress that you're going through at the minute. So let's get one more for that. So this is advice, isn't it? I have to remember that it's advice. Right, new cycle, Nine of Cups, that's genuine, yeah, you got the star under there. That's genuine happiness, genuine wishes, what you really want. The advice is that in order to turn this around, this Ten of Cups, to achieve your happiness, because I'd say in reverse, it's either where maybe there was happiness once and it spilled out, or you're trying to get to that point, you're working towards that, but you need to stand strong in your truth, to overcome any fears, anxiety about getting out of this and about starting a new cycle, the world new cycle, and getting the satisfaction and joy that you really deserve. So yeah, that the Queen of Swords, standing in your truth. Okay. And trust your own truth as well. It can be hard if you've had a lot of other opinions or beliefs imposed upon you. You will find it really hard to even, not even stand in your own truth, but to know what your own truth is. If you've grown up in a religious background, do you even know who you are? I know that can sound a bit patronizing, but if you've grown up with a really strict religious background, were you even allowed to think for yourself or to discover your own identity? I'd love to hear your comments on this. This is really interesting if it resonates for anybody at all. Let's get some more guidance from the angels and ancestors. Oracle deck, sorry. Okay, let's see what we get from this. We have stand your ground. Stand your ground, and yeah, don't let anybody manipulate you. And I know it's not that easy. It depends on your situation. I mean, for example, if you're in a cult or abusive relationship, it's not just as easy as stand your ground. You've got to make sure that you're safe as well. And that may be where investigation needs to come in to find out what the safe way is to do it, if that was your situation. Anything else? I feel like calling this reading "The Truth Will Set You Free," but that is such a cliched kind of cringy title. But I believe that. I'm a strong believer in the truth can set you free. But I'm like, oh, I'm cringing thinking it. So I don't know if I'll try and try and come up with something different. But this is the theme of the reading: the truth will set you free. Yeah. Anything else? I don't know why I feel the need to get another one of these. And I don't know if I need to read the messages in. I might read maybe. Oh, yeah. Stand your ground and then you will enjoy success and happiness. I might read the stand your ground card because the enjoy success and happiness one is pretty self-explanatory. And we'll get you a postcard from Spirit, and then I'll read that mountains one. That came out quite easily. It's not easy to get though, it's fallen right down. Right, so let's get the book for the mountains card, which says, hold firm to what you believe in or are focusing on because it is absolutely right. So yeah, don't doubt yourself and your beliefs. Mountains are strong and wise. They are rooted deep in the earth and reach high into the sky. They have been where they are for thousands of years. They have been home to animals, they have been climbed by humans, and they have seen seasons come and go. No matter what has happened to them, they have remained strong, immovable, and unshakable, and so they offer the spiritual energies of strength and resilience. And I think there was a 9 of Wands that came up somewhere, but that felt more along the lines of where people have been manipulated when they're barely still standing. Right, mountain energy is powerful because it's firmly rooted in the Great Mother and reaches high to the Great Father. If you're feeling challenged or pressured at this time, know that your spirit is more powerful than you think. You are resilient and grounded, and the energy and air of the mountains is giving you the unshakable strength to be who you are. Take time to root yourself deeply in the energy of the earth before welcoming in the energies of heaven. If you're not sure what you need to do next, the mountain card invites you to stay exactly where you are, talk things over with those around you, and know that change will come to you. You will be whole and well at the end of this current situation, and it will not stand in the way of your future growth and expansion. Right, so this one is telling you to stand still and stay where you are. Do I agree with that? I'm not sure. I mean, I think I would agree not to make any sudden moves and to contemplate carefully, because there were swords there, weren't there? Queen of Swords, etc. Like to come up with a plan. And once you have a solid plan of how to move out of this, then make moves then. I take the stand your ground more as stand firm in your what you feel is right, rather than what other people are telling you is right or what the beliefs that other people are imposing on you. Let's read this postcard from Spirit. And I hope you can read that without a terrible reflection. Okay, that's not too bad. Dear you are in such good shape right now that we're all doing a happy dance. In this moment, you have the power to make a choice to get with Spirit and co-create a miracle. You may wonder where this is all going, but if you want to manifest your desires for the highest good, you may need to stay focused on the now. All power is in the present moment. Ask yourself, what are your dominant thoughts now? What beliefs are you motivated by? Do you have clarity right now? How is your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in, or are you trying to do life all by your small self? Get rid of negative energy now. Resentments be gone. Forgiveness and love enter, please. You can do your life beautifully and create your most powerful future right here, right now, in this moment. Aren't you thrilled to know you have a huge cheering section over here? Love and hugs always. So I feel like that's saying that even if you are in a situation where you're trapped, you probably are feeling highly motivated to get the hell out of there. And again, it's that thinking about what actions need to be taken, coming up with a plan first before just jumping into action. And again, I mentioned something about getting spiritual support from your spiritual team if you feel you have one, praying whatever you need to do to make a choice or to make the choices that you need to make to change things. Right, so thank you for watching that reading. I know it got a bit intense, but it seems like you're ready to make some moves and to change things for the better for yourself. So I'd say it's kind of positive. Again, just to remind you, I am going to start trying to do weeklies, which will be shorter than this month, a lot shorter, hopefully, than this monthly reading. So share your comments if you feel you want to let me know what's going on with this, because this is actually really fascinating and I hope that things work out for the best for you. But thank you again for watching and take care.